Okay, boys and girls, welcome back to the channel where we take awesome out of the box. In this one, we're going to be talking about the Xiaomi Pad 5, and whoo, this could be the tablet that I actually buy for myself based on my experience with it so far. But first, unboxing time. I have a feeling I'm gonna get tired with this video. Ang dami kong energy. I'm so hyper. I just had coffee, but unboxing time. All right, here we go. Clean white box for the Xiaomi Pad 5, but they also sent over the Xiaomi Smart Pen. So let's start off by showing you that kasi konti lang naman yung laman nito. You have the documents in this tiny cardboard insert. So ito yung quick start guide and yung warranty notice. And then you have the pen itself. That's it. Dapat may kasama siyang extra tip pero hindi ko siya mahanap. I don't know kung hindi siya napadala sa amin or it's missing. But if it is missing, sorry Xiaomi. Anyway, it's time for the main event, the Xiaomi Pad 5. The first thing you'll see is the unit itself. And yes, I just returned everything back in the box since hindi ako yung first touch dito. But we have it in Cosmic Gray, but it's also available in Pearl White. So let's set this aside for now. Wala namang surprise content sa loob ng box. You have the standard set of documents, and underneath everything, you have another box. And ang laman nito is yung charging cable and the 22.5 watt charging brick. And that's it. That's everything you get inside the box, plus the Xiaomi Smart Pen. So here's just a recap of everything that you're supposed to get, minus that tip I mentioned. So I did mention that I'm really thinking about making this my personal tablet, and of course the first reason for that is, alam naman natin pagdating sa Xiaomi, is the price. So the Xiaomi Pad 5 is priced at 17,990 pesos for the variant with 6 gigs of RAM, 128 gigabytes of storage, and 19,990 naman kung gusto natin isagad yung storage, which is at 256 gigabytes. But wait, there's more! So they actually have early bird pricing for the Pad 5. For the base variant at least, it will come with the Xiaomi Smart Pen for free, 14,990, so 3,000 pesos off. That's on September 24, and I think that's the only date that this price is available. More details down below. So yeah, medyo live seller vibes na naman tayo, but I really think that's a good price, especially when you take into account that pre-order discount, 3,000 pesos off. And this tablet just checks a lot of the things I'm looking for personally. So let's take a closer look at the Xiaomi Pad 5. So the first reason why I'm really considering this is the display. The specs for it, 11 inches, WQHD plus resolution, 120 Hz refresh rate, IPS LCD panel. I think you all know the drill by now. Buttery smooth navigation, it's really responsive, but it's the fact that this supports Dolby Vision that I really like. So I say this almost all the time. I watch more videos on the devices that we review, and having Dolby Vision really ups the game for titles that support it on Netflix. And don't worry, even for the shows that don't support it, okay pa rin naman yung experience. I would have loved to see an AMOLED display here, but for the price, no complaints. On to the second reason why I'm really considering the Xiaomi Pad 5, and it actually has something to do with the first point. It's the speakers, because what good is having a great display if the audio is not at par? The Pad 5 has 4 speakers, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and they have support for Dolby Atmos. So good combination, Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos. And it makes the experience with this tablet even more enjoyable. Here's a quick sample. Of course, you can pair this with wireless headphones, but if you want to quickly share something with your friends and your family, or in my case, my wife Leia, these speakers do a really good job. Yeah. Now for the third and final reason why I'm really considering this is because of the internals, because they have more than enough power for what I need. So quick specs dump. Qualcomm Snapdragon 860, 6 gigabytes of RAM, and up to 256 gigabytes of storage, like I said. Again, for what I plan to use this for, okay na okay yung internals niya. If we look at the benchmark scores, the results are actually really good, even if we compare to, let's say, the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 Plus, which has a slightly better processor. Of course, it's gonna lose out, pero again, price to performance, panalo si Xiaomi dito without a shadow of a doubt. Now, other than watching videos, I plan to use this for writing scripts, making our thumbnails, and as a monitor for my camera to make more content for you guys. In terms of gaming, I'm sure some of you are curious about this. I did try out Call of Duty Mobile as usual, tapos nakasagad yung graphics. Okay yung performance ng tablet, I just wasn't used to the screen size, so it felt a little clunky. Pero again, performance ng tablet was solid, and we'll explore more games sa Pad 5 for the full review. So those are just my main reasons why I'm thinking about this tablet. Of course, you have things like the battery, which is at 8,720 milliamp hours, which should be okay. After running benchmark tests, I also ran 3 loops of the Wildlife Extreme Stress Test on 3D Mark, which takes a total of 20 minutes per loop, so that's 60 minutes. So from 80%, it went down to 55%. So we'll see how it handles yung video loop test namin na ginagawa for our full review and our quote-unquote real-world tests. As for charging, I did a 30-minute test, and from 39%, it went to 62%, which is not bad at all considering you're only getting 22.5 watts on the Xiaomi Pad 5. Of course, you do have cameras on the Pad 5, and honestly, the camera on the back is the only thing that doesn't make it look iPad-y in terms of design. That's at 13 megapixels, and you also have an 8 megapixel front camera. So no camera samples from the rear camera yet, but here's a sample of what video will look like on the front camera because I think this is going to be mostly used for video calls. Before I forget, there's also the Smart Pen support. You can take notes or get a little artsy. Unfortunately, I can't draw, so this will be most likely used to sign documents and take notes. But yeah, it's great to have. Now, in terms of design, there's really not much to say. I mean, I did mention that it does look iPad-like with the squared off edges, and I don't really know if brands can do something to really differentiate their tablets without sacrificing their usability. It does feel nice and solid, but it's still a bit of a fingerprint magnet despite having a matte back, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue, especially if you're like me who's planning to buy the keyboard as well. And to connect that, you do have the pogo pins on the left side, so it will magnetically attach to that. And on the left side, below the volume rocker, is where you would attach the pen for pairing and for charging too. Another thing that I would have loved to see on the Pad 5 was a fingerprint scanner that was embedded in the power button, but again, not gonna complain, that's just on my wish list. Face unlock will do just fine. And I think that's pretty much it for your quick look at the Xiaomi Pad 5. Again, seriously considering getting this for myself or never returning this review at the Xiaomi Philippines. But let me know what you think. Is this something you would get for yourself for school, for work, or for play? Again, let me know in the comment section down below. I'll leave all the info about pricing and availability of the Xiaomi Pad in the description, and I highly suggest if you're sold on it already, try and get that early bird discount. That's tomorrow, 3,000 pesos off. Link down below for the Lazada store as well. So there you go, boys and girls. That's it, the Xiaomi Pad 5. Again, let me know what you think in the comment section. But if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, sub to the channel, and make sure you hit that notification bell. If you have any questions, leave them down below, and I'll try to get to them as soon as I can. For all the latest in tech, head to Unbox.ph, plus follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Listen to our podcast on Spotify. My name is Tito James. Peace, God bless. See you guys next time, and of course, stay safe.